Hi guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. I'm so excited because today we're going to make a Halloween pop-up card using the new Cricut Close to My Heart Artfully scent cartridge. Now real quickly before we get going guys, I got to tell you something really important. Melanie Brown, who is a Close to My Heart consultant, sent me this to play around with, and she let me know that she will be giving away all of her Hostess rewards for the month of September to one lucky customer. To be entered into the drawing, all you have to do is order the Artfully scent cartridge between now and the end of September. So you've only got a few days left, guys, and she'll draw a winner October 1st. And the Hostess rewards amount right now is over $1,200, but it could be lots more. So you have a chance to get all the crafting supplies you'll need for the rest of the year for free. Just go on over and pick up this cartridge bundle, guys. You will love this cartridge. It's so much fun. Now on with this card, we're going to be doing, got my book upside down, we're going to be doing this cute little Halloween pop-up card on page 44. There it is right there. Now it suggests cutting this out at 5 inches. But I'm not a 5x7 card kind of gal. I like my A2 size cards. I think they're much better for going through the mail. So I thought I'd try cutting this out at a smaller size and see if I could get an A2 size. And also on page 44 in this handbook that comes with this cartridge, it shows you exactly how to put this together. It's super easy and it's going to be really cute. Now what I did, I cut this card out. Instead of at 5 inches, I cut it out at 4 inches. So let me show you what I've done here. Now my card front and back came from this Fall and Halloween Basic Stacks from Die Cuts with a View. And I wanted something that was cute on the front but white on the back, because the ghosts need to show through, just like that on the inside. Now this is going to be the front of my card, and I cannot see the tick marks on here that the Cricut cut because of this wild and crazy pattern. So I'm just going to fold this in half and line up my edges, and then we'll see what size card we have from cutting it at 4 inches. Where is my bone folder? Here we go. Okay, now this is a landscape style card, and it is 4 inches by 5.5 inches. So I've got pretty much an A2 size card. It's a little bit narrower this way by about 1/4 of an inch, but it's going to be thick, so this is a good size for my envelope. So there's the front of our card, and we're going to go ahead and get everything put on the front before we work on the inside. Now I also used the Elegant Edges cartridge for this. And on page 25, I cut the oblong and the shadow, and I cut these at 3 3/4 inches out of black and white. And here they are. And this is going to go on the front, and I stamped using some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I've stamped, "Have you been booed?" And that came from the Cardz TV Trick or Treat stamp set. There it is right there. "Have you been booed?" I love that. I think that's funny. So I'm going to adhere these two together, and this is going to be popped up on some foam tape on the front. And I wanted something spooky on here, and here is this spooky spider that's coming down on his web. And I found that in the Artfully scent cartridge by just flipping over to page 43. There's the spider right there. And it says cut the spider at 5 inches, and I did. Super simple. So I'm going to get these adhered together. I'm going to get the spider on, And I'll just trim off this excess piece of his web. Get some foam tape on here and get this on the front. And I wanted to have just a little bit of bling. So I got these pretty purple sequins. So I'm just going to sprinkle a few sequins on here just for fun. And that'll be the front. Okay, there's the front of my card. I love the sequins on there. I put one on the back of my spider too because it's a black widow spider. But I put this the sequins on with some Tombow Mono Multi, and that's going to hold them pretty good. So we've got that part done. Now we're going to work on the inside. So let me grab that little book that shows us how to do this. That's on page 44. And here's the inside. And I got sticky fingers from that glue. Now, I cannot see the tick marks on here, guys, because of the paper and because the Cricut cut them very, very small. So, instead of using a scoreboard, I'm going to use my trimmer so that I can score this in half, and then I have to score at the top and the bottom of this little part right here that's going to make the little box. You can see right there. There's the little box, and that's where we're going to adhere our little spooky house. So we'll go ahead and get this folded in half. Now, we've got it scored in half. It's going to fit inside this card. And you can see how it makes our little ghost show up in white, and why I wanted paper that, or cardstock that was white on the inside. Now for my moon, before we do anything else, I've just cut a little orange circle. This is like a 1-inch circle, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to the back so my moon is orange. And I'll just use my 2-way glue pen for that. It's pretty quick. And then we're going to go back to the front. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's 2 little slits right there. I've got to score right there at the top and at the bottom to make the little fold out for my little haunted house. So I'm going to use the channel in my trimmer because I think I can see it a little bit better that way. And I've already scored all the way across, but for this little box right here at the top and the bottom, I'm only going to score right in there. So I'm going to try my best to get this lined up in the channel. I think I got it. Now let's fold that and see. Doesn't look too straight, but we'll see. So this one pops up, and this little fold at the top is going to fold in like that. Yeah, I think I'm getting it. Now I'm going to do the one at the bottom. Yay! I'll just fold it in half and go ahead and score this again. Not score it. Crease it. And there it is. There is the little part where the house is going to fit. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just do this bottom part first. And then I'll lay this down and put adhesive on this and then close the card. I think that'll be the best way to do it. And I don't want to get any adhesive right there. And I'm just going to use my ATG gun. Okay, I've got my adhesive on. I'm going to go ahead and get the fold lined up and the sides and the bottom. And we've got that all stuck down. And see, when it opens, this little box will pop up. Now I'm going to put my adhesive on this part, being sure not to get any on this little part right here or in these holes where the ghosts are. Now I've used ATG and I went around my ghosts with some Tombow Mono Multi. And let's hope I didn't put too much so it doesn't squish out. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. Okay. There we go. It's going to be really cute. I want to get him in just the right spot, which I think is right there. And I'm going to move him up from that fold just a little bit. Okay, we got our cute little tree down. And now we're going to add this little house. And now I'm going to put some Tombow right here on this little pop-up box. Don't want to put too much. I'm going to line the bottom of the house up with it just like that. And hold it there for just a second and let it go ahead and get stuck down. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've got here. Have you been booed? And then we open it up, and here's our cute little haunted spooky house and tree, and a little moon up there and some ghosts flying around. Love it. Now for the sentiment on the inside, I thought since the front says, have you been booed? On the inside, we should put, welcome to Booville. And that little sentiment came from the Cardz TV Spooky Saying stamp set. There it is right there. Welcome to Booville. And I cut these out of elegant edges, and I cut the black shadow and the white at 3.5 inches. I'm going to adhere these together and put these right here at the bottom of our little card. And I think I'm going to add a few more sequins up in here too, just to give it a little bit more bling. Here's my fun little Halloween pop-up card, all finished. I think it turned out really, really cute. On the front, we've got a spooky spider, and this really wild paper, and have you been booed? And then when we open it up, there's our spooky little haunted house with the ghost flying out, the moon. Here's a spooky tree. And I added the sequins up here to look like kind of purple stars, because we got to have some bling, don't we, guys? And then down here, welcome to Booville. This was so much fun to make. I hope you guys had fun. And I hope you'll come back and visit again soon. I'll have another card for you. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you again soon. Bye now.